the chapter Nutrition in Animals. So we were doing this activity where we were testing that how the iodine solution, it turns into blue color, okay, due to the presence of starch. And if starch is not present, if it is broken down into glucose, then the iodine solution remains colorless, right? So this was the diagram that we were studying in the last class. This test tube contained boiled rice and the other test tube contained boiled and chewed rice. So when the rice is boiled, it has starch in it. So when you add the iodine solution, what happens is the iodine solution changes its color into blue. Okay, why? Because of the presence of starch. But here in this test tube, the starch has been broken down since the rice is chewed. So the starch is broken down into sugars. So the iodine solution, you can see it remains colorless in this test tube. Okay? Yeah. So what is the conclusion that we draw from the activity? Thus we can conclude that the saliva breaks down the starch into sugars, isn't it? So because when we have chewed the rice, when we have chewed it, due to the chewing process and due to the mixing of the saliva with the rice, when you are chewing it, it has broken the starch present in the rice into sugars, okay? And the tongue is a fleshy muscular organ attached at the back of the floor of the buccal cavity. It is free at the front and can be moved in all directions. Okay, so what is the tongue? Tongue, it's a muscular organ and it is attached to the back of the buccal cavity. Buccal cavity means the mouth cavity, the oral cavity. Okay, so tongue, you can see it is attached at the back, but you can move at the front. Because you can move your tongue, then that is why you can talk. Because if you could not move your tongue, could you talk? No, you cannot talk. Okay, so you can talk, you can chew your food because you are able to move your tongue. So your tongue is attached at the back and it is free at the front. Okay, and it can be moved in all directions. So now we come to the functions of the teeth. Very important. We use our tongue for talking. Besides, it should be functions of the tongue, okay, not the teeth. Okay, so you can correct this. You have it in your textbook already. It is the functions of the tongue. So we use our tongue for talking. Besides, it mixes saliva with the food during chewing and helps in swallowing food. So your tongue helps you in talking and it also helps in mixing the saliva with the food, okay, when you are chewing. Okay, and it also helps in swallowing of the food to take the food inside your body. Then we also taste food with our tongue, isn't it? Because if there is no tongue, you cannot get taste. Okay, how can you say that something is sweet or something is bitter or something is sour or salty? That is because of your tongue. So if your tongue is not there, then you cannot get the taste. It has taste buds that detect different tastes. Okay, so the tongue has taste buds. Okay, taste buds, these are very small objects. Okay, small gland-like structures, you can say, very small, that is present in your tongue. And these taste buds will actually help you to, taste different food and tell you what kind of taste it has. Okay, yeah. So now we come to sweets and tooth decay. What happens when you eat lots and lots of sweets? What happens to your teeth? Okay. So normally bacteria are present in our mouth, but they are not harmful to us. However, if we do not clean our teeth and mouth after eating, many harmful bacteria begin to live and grow in it. These bacteria break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. Yes. So now bacteria actually, it helps in digestion of food. Okay. So bacteria, these are what? These are small microorganisms. So some are beneficial. Beneficial means some are good bacteria and some are bad bacteria or harmful bacteria. Okay. Now bacteria, it is naturally present in our body. Why? Because bacteria helps in digestion of food. Okay. That is why it is naturally present in our mouth. It is present in our stomach. It is present in our intestines. Okay. Why? Because it helps in digestion of the food. Okay. But what happens is, suppose you have eaten the food and after eating the food you did not clean your teeth properly or you did not clean your mouth properly, what is going to happen? Many harmful bacteria starts growing in them. Okay, so when these bacteria, they grow because of the rotten smell of the food, because of the rotten smell of whatever you have eaten some hours before. So if it still remains there, the bacteria starts to grow, and these are harmful bacteria. So what happens? Whatever glucose is present or starch is present in the food that is there in your mouth, so the bacteria will break down that food, and once it breaks down the food, it will release acids. Okay, so your mouth is going to be full of acids released by the bacteria. Okay, so the acids gradually damage the teeth. So your teeth will be gradually, slowly damaged by the acids. This is called tooth decay. Okay, so tooth decay is nothing but the damage of the teeth due to the release of acids. If it is not treated in time, it causes severe toothache and in extreme cases results in tooth loss. So you will have pain in your teeth, you will have pain in your gums, which is very irresistible. You cannot resist the pain of your teeth. I don't know how many of you have pain in your teeth, but if you have pain in your teeth, then that is very irresistible. Your parents might have, okay, you must be knowing about the pain in the teeth. Okay, so it is irresistible. You will have tooth infection, you will even have tooth loss. That means your tooth has to be removed. Okay, so chocolates, sweets, soft drinks and other sugar products, they are the major culprits of tooth decay. Now remember, tooth decay is basically caused by sugars. Okay, because these harmful bacteria, they love sugars, they like sugars. So if sugar is there in your teeth, then they will act on it and they will cause tooth decay. Okay, there will be cavities in your teeth, there will be holes in your teeth, and ultimately your teeth will fall off, or you have to go to the dentist to take out your teeth because of the extreme infection or extreme pain. So you have to be very careful. Suppose you you're having ice cream or soft drinks or chocolates, be very careful to brush your teeth, to clean your mouth, otherwise you will have to pay for it. Okay, yeah. Therefore, one should clean the teeth with a special brush or datoon and dental floss. Now, datoon actually that you have in the villages. Okay, it's a stick. Okay, kind of, you get it from the neem plant. Okay, the stem of the neem plant, you cut it, and that you have to chew it and you have to clean the teeth with that. So that is actually very good, but we don't know the proper method of doing it, so we might hurt ourselves. So that is specially done by villagers. So what we can do is we can use a good brush or a dental floss. Dental floss means it is actually a special thread which is moved between the teeth to take out the trapped food particles. So dental floss, you can use it, or if you go to the dentist, they also use a dental floss to clean whatever is in between your teeth. Okay, so it's a kind of thread that goes in between your teeth and takes out the particles that sticks in between your teeth. Okay, so at least twice a day you should do that, and you should rinse your mouth after every meal. Okay, definitely we rinse our mouth, but we might not brush our teeth twice or thrice. But it is advisable that at least minimum twice, maximum thrice, you need to brush your teeth. It is very good if you brush your teeth after every meal. Okay, so that nothing remains inside your teeth. Also, one should not put dirty fingers or unwashed object into the mouth. That every one of us know, isn't it? We should not do that. Small babies, they tend to do it, but all of us, we are grown up, so we know that we should not be putting our fingers in our teeth. Okay, so now this is how tooth decay occurs. You can see a brown kind of thing developing on the teeth, and it is growing in size. Okay, so once it grows in size and it gets into the skin of the teeth, then you will have pain. Okay, so therefore very careful we should be, so that there is no tooth decay. Okay, and we will not have pain. Okay, so it is very important. Okay, so we'll continue with the explanation in the next slides. Thank you.